So today I really wanted to try to make churros, so I added a cup of water, half a cup of butter, a tablespoon of sugar, and boiled that on high. Then mix it around a bit, put in the flour, cut off the heat before flour, mix that around, added some vanilla, mix it more, transferred it to this bowl, added an egg, and mixed it with a hand mixer. It was still kind of lumpy, so mix it with this spoon. And then I got a piping tip and bag, put the dough inside there, and I wanted to make some long churros like at Disney, so I did that, put it in the freezer, oil to the pot, and then made my cinnamon sugar mixture. All you gotta do is squeeze out the dough, cut it with scissors, and it falls right into the oil. Take it out when it's golden brown, place on some paper, and don't let it dry too much because you want it to stick to the cinnamon sugar. Now I'm frying my long boys until they're golden brown, putting some sugar on that, and then here's the finished product. It was so good and so yummy.
Oreo cheesecake cookies, one of the best cookies you'll ever try in your life. Let's go. 8 ounces of cream cheese, 2 sticks of softened butter, 1.5 cups of sugar, and then you're going to beat this together until it's a smooth mixture. It might take a couple minutes, but good things take time. It should look like this. 2 cups of flour, and you're going to slowly add this in and beat it together just so that it doesn't fly around your kitchen. And then it should look smooth, nice. 20 double stuffed Oreos, and you're going to crush it up so it's like bigger pieces, not exactly like crumbs. And then you're going to fold it into the mixture. And then you're going to cover it and put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. I promise it's worth it. Preheat your oven to 350. You're going to scoop it with an ice cream scoop, flatten it out to help it bake. In the oven for 14 to 16 minutes. And then it should look like this. Wow.
Pipe your churro mix till you hit to the top. Tickle, tickle. Just make it flat. Make sure you leave space in between so they don't stick together. Pop in the freezer for 15 minutes.
It's hard. Knock, knock.
Pop them out.
Churro cups.
Fry them in oil.
Oh, it's like a boat.
Baste that baby up. Turn it around. Do that 2C slide. Once golden brown, sprinkle cinnamon sugar. Put on a rack, chocolate ice cream, strawberries, powdered sugar, and time to eat. Oh, now with a spoon. You don't need a spoon. That's what I'm talking about.
On medium heat in a nonstick pan, heat 1.5 cups of sugar. Grab a spatula and move it around because you want it to melt evenly. Do not leave it side because you don't want it to burn. It took about 7 minutes to fully melt. Your next step is going to be very quick, so please have everything ready. Add 1.5 cups of sesame. Mix everything together until fully combined. Pour it onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. I greased a water glass to help me move it around in the beginning. But don't use it for too long because it will start to stick. So have your spatula ready and move over to that. Don't forget, you have to move very quickly. So make it thinner by pounding it down, move it around, and get your pizza cutter ready and start cutting it in diagonal slices. After about 3 minutes, it'll harden and you can break it off very easily. That's called Donna Gazoo from Kurdistan. On medium heat in a nonstick pan, heat 1.5 cups of sugar. Grab a spatula and move it around because you want it to melt evenly. Do not leave it side because you don't want it to burn. It took about 7 minutes to fully melt. Your next step is going to be very quick, so please have everything ready. Add 1.5 cups of sesame. Mix everything together until fully combined. Pour it onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. I greased a water glass to help me move it around in the beginning. But don't use it for too long because it will start to stick. So have your spatula ready and move over to that. Don't forget, you have to move very quickly. So make it thinner by pounding it down, move it around, and get your pizza cutter ready and start cutting it in diagonal slices. After about 3 minutes, it'll harden and you can break it off very easily. That's called Donna Gazoo from Kurdistan.
Yo, I'm about to make some French fries. Peel the skin off first. Bong bong. First cut the potato down this way. Then slice them down this way. Cut that in half. Soak it in the water for a while. Bathe the potato in the water so it exfoliates the starch. You need a lot of oil for this. That's a decent depth. Chop down the parsley. Take potato out of the water. Lay it out on paper towel. Dry it like a newborn baby. Put the potato in a clean plastic bag. Add 10 scoops of this frying mix for cooking. Tighten it up and shake it with passion. Bong bong. Get the oil ready. Get it started. Yo, that's smelling victorious. Looking ready. Let it chill on the side. Salt, pepper, paprika, oregano, garlic powder. Hit it with cheese, truffle olive oil. Smells like success. Parsley. French fries is complete. Thank y'all again for 200,000 followers. Let's taste it for the culture together. Righteous. Yo, I'm about to start making bubble tea. Start boiling the water first. Yo, in fact, boil another pot of water. Yo, in fact, boil another pot. That's 3 pots. Insert the tapioca once it starts bubbling. Yo, turn the heat off once the tapioca congregates on the top. Then put a lid on it. Yo, put sugar in the other pot of water. Mad sugar. Turn the heat off and whisk it with the flick of the wrist. Yo, whisk until it's this burgundy color and let it cool for a little bit. Yo, drain the tapioca. Yo, pour the sugar water on the tapioca. Get 2 tea bags in the teapot. Add water. Heat up some milk. Get the foam started. Yo, taste the tapioca for the culture. Culturally approved. Yo, insert the tea. Add milk on the top. Peep the details. Righteous. Yo, I'm about to make some burgers. Add a shot of sugar to the meat. Then add a shot of soy sauce. Yo, and mad black pepper. And sesame seeds. Mix it all together harmoniously. Yo, punch it down like Saitama. Yo, roll it together. Yo, that's an obese burger patty. Yo, cook the bacon first. Show the bacon. Yo, use the bacon grease to cook the onion. Yo, the scent feels victorious. Yo, cook some eggs too with the grease. Yo, butter the grill. Start cooking the patty. Press it down. Butter the pan. Heat up the bread. Yo, add the cheese. Mayo. Patty with cheese. Fried onions. Bacon. Tomato. A fried egg. Guacamole on the top. Righteous creation. By the way, I made some fries. Yo, about to make some kalbi tang. Get it situated. Make sure the pot is 70% water, 30% meat. Put in a whole chunk of onion with the tops cut off. Put in a whole chunk of radish. Whole lot of scallions. And 4 pieces of ginger. And 2 types of chili peppers. I put them in chunks so I could take them out later. Yo, the goal is to get that clean broth. I've been boiling it in high heat for about 30 minutes. That's when you're gonna start seeing these bubbles. Gently remove them. Yo, look at all these indecencies, man. Yo, put it to medium heat when it starts boiling like this. Yo, it's been boiling for an hour and a half. I'm gonna take the radish out. Yo, and take out other veggies too. Yo, you don't need these veggies, but keep the radish. Add a shot of soy sauce. Add a spoon of sea salt. A big scoop of garlic. Yo. Bong bong. Yo. Yo. Kalbi tang is ready. Righteous. Yo, I'm about to make some garlic bread. Get a whole bowl of garlic first. Dump it on the aluminum. Hit it with olive oil. Wrap this into a pouch. Put it in the oven at 380 degrees. Let it sit for like an hour. Get a brick and a half of butter. Make sure that butter is soft. Cut open this bread. Took the garlic out of the oven. Look how righteous that looks, yo. Let the garlic meet the butter. Hit it with some parsley. Pulverize them together. Yo, soak the bread with this olive oil, butter, parsley, garlic concoction. Bong bong. Add some Parmesan. I call that manifest destiny. Dump this in the oven at 360 degrees for 15 minutes. Garlic bread out of the oven. Yo, cut this up. Yo, peep the details. Taste it for the culture. Righteous. Yo, I'm about to make some tortilla bites using this muffin tray. First, grease it up. Make sure to pre-cook the meat. Yo, crack like 8 eggs first. Add 1/4 cup of milk. Yo, whisk it with passion. Yo, cut the tortilla halfway. Yo, put them on the muffin tray like this. Add some onions, add some tomatoes, add some minced pepper, add the bacon, add some scallions. Yo, gently add the egg mixture. Yo, top it off with some cheese. Cook it in the oven at 350 degrees. Yo, the egg exploded like a volcano, but it's all good. Yo, peep the details. Yo, with the hot sauce, brunch is complete. Perfect. Yo, I'm about to cook some pork belly. Hit it with some salt and some pepper. Yo, add a little bit of garlic powder as well. Yo, massage it with passion. Shower this with sesame oil. Also get a bowl of kimchi. Yo, cut it up with the scissor. Yo, now we're ready to cook. From an industrial design perspective, this allows the grease to come down like it's a water slide. Make sure you have one of these portable gas stoves as well, because I don't like to cook pork belly in the crib, man. It greases up the kitchen. Yo, you hear the sirens in the background and you hear the sizzle from the meat. See what I told you about the grease? Yo, this looks like Renaissance art. You can feel all types of emotions over here. Scissors only. Get the knyip ready, add the pork belly, add the kimchi cooked in pig grease, get the garlic cooked in sesame oil, get that samjang in there, get some onion drenched in soy sauce, wrap this up righteously. Taste it for the culture. Wonderful.